Chile, a ribbon of land nestled between the Andes Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, is a country of dramatic contrasts and breathtaking beauty. This narrow strip of land stretches over 2,600 miles from north to south, yet it is only about 110 miles wide on average. Despite its slender shape, Chile boasts an incredible diversity of landscapes and climates. From the arid plains of the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on Earth, where some areas have never recorded rainfall, to the snow-capped peaks of the Andes, which tower majestically over the landscape, creating a dramatic backdrop that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. Chile's landscapes are a testament to the raw power of nature. The country is home to over 2,000 volcanoes, around 500 of which are potentially active, adding to the dramatic and ever-changing scenery. Its long coastline, stretching over 4,000 miles, is a mesmerizing tapestry of rugged cliffs, pristine beaches, and charming fishing villages. The Pacific Ocean's relentless waves have sculpted the coastline into a series of breathtaking vistas. These coastal areas are not just beautiful, they are also vital to the country's economy and culture. Fishing villages dot the shoreline, where generations of families have made their living from the sea, and the beaches are popular destinations for both locals and tourists. But Chile's allure extends far beyond its natural wonders. The country's cities and towns are vibrant and full of life, each with its own unique character and charm. It is a country rich in history and culture, shaped by indigenous traditions, Spanish colonial influences, and a resilient spirit that has overcome countless challenges. The Mapuche people, one of the largest indigenous groups in Chile, have a rich cultural heritage that is still very much alive today. This resilient spirit is evident in the country's historical landmarks and the communities that have rebuilt and thrived despite natural disasters and political upheavals. From the colonial architecture of cities like Santiago and Valparaiso to the ancient petroglyphs in the Atacama Desert, Chile's history is etched into its very landscape. This vibrant blend of influences is reflected in Chile's unique cuisine, lively festivals, and warm hospitality. Chilean food is a delicious fusion of indigenous ingredients and Spanish flavors, with dishes like empanadas, pastel de choclo, and fresh seafood being local favorites. Festivals such as Fiestas Patrias celebrate the country's independence with music, dance, and traditional foods, bringing communities together in joyous celebration. Join us as we embark on a journey to discover the wonders of Chile, a land that will captivate your senses and leave an imprint on your soul. Whether you are exploring the bustling streets of Santiago, hiking through the lush forests of Patagonia, or simply enjoying a glass of world-renowned Chilean wine, there is something in Chile for everyone. So come along and experience the magic of Chile, a land of contrasts where the beauty of nature and the richness of culture come together to create an unforgettable adventure. From the peaks of the Andes to the depths of the Pacific, Chile is a country that promises to enchant and inspire. Dominating the eastern horizon of Chile, the Andes Mountains stand as silent guardians, their snow-capped peaks piercing the azure sky. This majestic mountain range, one of the longest in the world, is home to soaring volcanoes, crystalline lakes, and ancient glaciers. The Andes are not merely a geographical feature, but an integral part of Chile's identity. They have shaped the country's climate, its culture, and its history. For centuries, the Andes have been a source of inspiration for artists, poets, and adventurers, their rugged beauty a testament to the raw power of nature. In stark contrast to the lush greenery of the south, northern Chile is home to the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on Earth. Here, under the watchful gaze of ancient volcanoes, silence reigns supreme. The vast expanse of salt flats, sand dunes, and rocky outcrops paints a surreal landscape that seems to belong to another world. Yet even in this seemingly barren land, life finds a way. Hardy shrubs cling to the arid soil, their roots reaching deep to find moisture. And at night, the desert sky explodes with a million stars, their brilliance undimmed by light pollution. Section 4. The Enchanting Coastline. A meeting of land and sea. The Chilean coastline is a place where the land and sea engage in a timeless dance, creating a landscape that is both dramatic and serene. Chile's coastline, stretching over 4,000 miles, is a mesmerizing tapestry of rugged cliffs, pristine beaches, and charming fishing villages. Each stretch of this extensive coast tells a different story, from the arid deserts of the north to the lush, temperate rainforests of the south. The diversity of the landscape is matched only by the richness of its history and the vibrancy of its culture. From the windswept shores of the north to the glacier-carved fjords of the south, the Pacific Ocean has shaped not only Chile's geography, but also its culture and its economy. The relentless waves and currents have carved out dramatic cliffs and serene bays, creating a coastline that is as varied as it is beautiful. The ocean's influence extends beyond the physical landscape, deeply embedding itself in the daily lives and traditions of the Chilean people. For centuries, the sea has provided sustenance for coastal communities, its bounty of seafood a staple of the Chilean diet. Fishermen venture out into the vast Pacific, returning with a rich harvest that includes everything from humble anchovies to the prized Chilean sea bass. This connection to the sea is not just about survival, it is a way of life, a tradition passed down through generations, and a source of pride for the coastal communities. And today, Chile's beaches attract visitors from around the world, drawn by the promise of adventure, relaxation, and breathtaking natural beauty. Whether it's surfing the powerful waves, exploring the hidden coves, or simply basking in the sun on a pristine beach, there is something for everyone along this enchanting coastline. The natural beauty of Chile's coast is complemented by the warmth and hospitality of its people, making it a destination that leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. From the bustling beach towns to the secluded stretches of sand, the Chilean coastline offers a unique blend of excitement and tranquility, inviting travelers to experience the magic of a meeting of land and sea. Section 5. A tapestry of flavors, Chilean cuisine. Chilean cuisine is a delicious fusion of indigenous ingredients, Spanish colonial influences, and European culinary traditions. This unique blend of flavors and techniques has evolved over centuries, creating a rich and diverse culinary landscape that reflects the country's history and geography. The indigenous Mapuche people have contributed staples like corn, potatoes, and beans, while the Spanish brought wheat, beef, and wine. Over time, European immigrants added their own touches, resulting in a vibrant and varied cuisine that is distinctly Chilean. From the hearty stews of the Andes to the fresh seafood dishes of the coast, Chilean food is as diverse as the country's landscapes. The Andes Mountains provide a bounty of ingredients for robust, warming dishes like cazuela, a traditional stew made with beef, chicken or lamb, and a variety of vegetables. Meanwhile, the long coastline offers an abundance of seafood, including shellfish, fish, and seaweed, which are used in dishes like caldillo de congrio, a flavorful fish stew. The Central Valley, known for its fertile soil, produces a wide range of fruits and vegetables that are used in many Chilean dishes. One of the most iconic Chilean dishes is the empanada, a pastry filled with meat, cheese, or seafood. Empanadas are a staple at family gatherings and celebrations, and each region of Chile has its own variation. The most popular type is the empanada de pino, filled with a mixture of ground beef, onions, olives, hard-boiled eggs, and raisins. These delicious pastries are often baked in a clay oven, giving them a unique flavor and texture. Empanadas are enjoyed as a snack, appetizer, or even a main course, and they are a beloved part of Chilean culinary culture. Another popular dish is pastel de choclo, a savory pie made with ground beef, corn, and raisins. This dish is a perfect example of the fusion of indigenous and Spanish influences in Chilean cuisine. The base is made from a mixture of ground beef, onions, and spices, while the topping is a sweet corn mixture that is baked until golden and crispy. Pastel de choclo is often served with a side of ensalada chilena, a simple salad made with tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, dressed with olive oil and vinegar. This combination of flavors and textures makes pastel de choclo a favorite comfort food for many Chileans. And no culinary journey through Chile would be complete without sampling the country's fresh seafood. From the delicate flavor of Patagonian toothfish to the succulent sweetness of Chilean sea bass, the cold, nutrient-rich waters of the Pacific Ocean provide an incredible variety of seafood, which is celebrated in dishes like marisco, a seafood salad made with raw shellfish, and chupa de locos, a creamy abalone casserole. Chilean seafood is often simply prepared to let the natural flavors shine, whether it's grilled, baked, or served raw in ceviche. Visiting a seafood market in Chile is an experience in itself, with stalls brimming with the day's catch and vendors eager to share their favorite recipes. Whether you're dining at a high-end restaurant or enjoying a casual evening at sea, the freshness and quality of Chilean seafood are sure to